Two of Shakespeare's most popular plays, Othello and The Taming of the Shrew, deal largely with power and conflict. When husbands in these plays try to exert power over their wives, the result can be tragic or comic. In Othello, Iago gains power through manipulation and cultivating a false reputation as honest Iago. Othello is inherently powerful as a general of the Venetian army. However, when the war in Cyprus is over early in the play, Desdemona becomes the object of domination by these two powerful men. When Othello feels he can't control his wife, who's characterized numerous times in the play as obedient, the justifiable answer to him is to kill her. When Othello perceives that he has no power in his marriage, power turns tragic. Caterina in The Taming of the Shrew is the opposite of Desdemona. While Desdemona is obedient to her husband, Kate is the rebel who's characterized as too rough and stark mad. Renaissance society expected Kate to be subordinate to her husband's power. That was a good wife. So Kate's rage in many ways is her attempt to be recognized as a person rather than something to be dominated. However, Kate discovers that her rebelliousness does not help her gain power or even a kind of equality in her marriage to Petruchio. The more she rebels, the more she's thwarted. Both are vying for dominance and neither are getting anywhere. So the logical conclusion is that this marriage can only be peaceful and happy if Kate stops fighting with Petruchio and becomes the obedient wife. And that seems to be how the play ends. Kate gives an impassioned speech calling husbands thy lord, thy king, thy governor, and she tells the other wives, such duty as a subject owes the prince, even such a woman oweth her husband. Then she finishes the speech by putting her hand on the ground if Petruchio should wish to tread upon it. However, I think Kate's tongue is firmly in her cheek when she says all this, and Petruchio is her co-conspirator. In this comedy, Kate learns that in order to gain power, Petruchio must have the illusion of power. Harold Bloom calls this a shared reality between Kate and Petruchio, and by seemingly giving Petruchio power over her, Petruchio gets to swagger and Kate will rule him in the household. When husband and wife share power in the marriage, power turns comic, and audiences will recognize this as life-affirming and positive.
To more deeply explore the world and works of Shakespeare, watch Shakespeare Uncovered, starting January 30th at 8 p.m. and the following 2 Fridays on KCOS.